Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to High Heat. Wow, feels pretty good to be back. I'd like to remind you that we are Sephardic Sports, and a little change of pace here this year at High Heat. Vic, this broadcast has been brought to you by David S. Poppy Harari, a man who has encouraged all people of every age at any skill level to get out there and play, because sports is so much more than just one person. And it was an anonymous sponsorship, but we should let the viewers know that that David S. Harari is the father of Geek, who's playing in this game, and Geek just with a beautiful block there. He'll take that point.
So, Joe, give us some context to this game.
So we're here. It's the first quarterfinal on the volleyball court, and anybody who knows Sephardic Sports knows that we always do Geek's volleyball games, and we're pretty much rooting for Geek. We'll say that right away.
I would say that, yeah. Nothing against the other team.
No, nothing against them. We just like Geek. Also, AB Silvers yesterday came up to me and said that he's more excited for the commentary after the tournament than he is to win the tournament.
Yeah, he's one of the bigger fans of Sephardic Sports.
Let's recap the teams here. It's pretty much exactly what we had last year. We have AB Silvers serving. Murad with the return. We'll recap that in a second. Ben Mann dug out by Saadia. Estes sets up Silvers, who goes down with it, and the point. We got AB Silvers, Mark Estes, Mark Saadia, and Geek up against some guy that I do not know, Bijou, Murad Katan, and Ben Mann. Ben Mann was a counselor in like Victor Gindy camp when I was in like 5th grade, so that's how you know he's old.
And anyone who knows me knows that I am a huge Murad fan. The guy got me through high school like he got most of the community.
Murad is a good guy. I actually went through his SAT program, but unfortunately we're rooting for Geek.
So, Joe, you went through his SAT program. Where'd you go to college?
I'm currently in Columbia University.
Wow.
Finishing up, yeah. As the serve sails out, unfortunately. Sounds like Max Feldstein is playing on the basketball court. Do they know that this is an SY tournament?
To be honest,
Geek to serve.
I don't know.
Bijou setting up man. Oh, mistakenly goes over. There's Geek, and Saadia can't get it. Vic, I know you didn't know this about volleyball, but if you hit the ball over the other side of the net and out, someone on your team can save it by hitting it back over the net.
Did not know that.
Yes. Ben Mann's going to serve. He's strong. Estes has got it. Lev Aharon product. Is that true? Oh, beautiful finesse there by Saadia, the left-hander. And it goes out.
To be honest, I'm not loving this angle that we're at, but the ref requested that we get really far behind this line.
Don't step on the flowers.
Yeah.
Just so you know how hard we work for these gigs, we actually lost a flip-flop in the making of this program. Flip-flops were harmed in the making of this program. As, sideways by the guy that we don't know. Geek sets. Goes down to Ben Mann. Deep shot by the left-hander, Saadia. Ben Mann tries to push it. Can't do it. Oh, the left-handed tip there by Saadia. This team won a game. They were down, I think, 19-10 last year.
That was
and
a
they
crazy
came back and won.
game.
That was a crazy
What
game.
was that? That wasn't the finals.
It was the quarters, I think.
It was the quarters.
Yeah, we don't stay here for the finals because there's always better basketball games going on. And the ace down the left sideline. In, says the referee. Everyone should know that the third quarterfinals going on basketball court, but this is the place to be. And everyone should also know that we have 2 referees now on the volleyball courts as Saadia serves it into the ground. 1 referee on the right side.
He's the guy who politely asked us to move back out of safety, by the way.
Yes, for our own safety. Good for him, good for us. As Geek sets up Silvers, coming down, into the net. Silvers not happy. And we have another referee up on the patio.
Wow. Didn't notice him over there.
Yeah, he blends in nicely. As Saadia with a horrible bump. Do you play it off the pool house? Do you play it off the pool house, Vic? I don't think so.
Do you play it off the pool house? We're here with Lee Sutton.
Lee Sutton.
We want to know if you play it off the pool house. Is it in or out? He says why not.
Why not? That's probably wrong.
Great attitude. But yeah, he's probably wrong. He's probably wrong.
This just in, Albert Beta, brother of Michael Beta, now works for Hatzalah. Unbelievable. Good for him. As Geek sets up Saadia with the left-handed tip. This seems to be total domination. Do we have a score? Absolutely not.
We just have a terrible shadow and somebody eating dairy, because it's the 9 days, in front of us.
Right. Shout out to Ray T Ray
T, yeah.
who does the food for this tournament every year. Usually falls out during the 3 weeks, sometimes on the 9 days.
If you're lucky, it's on Tisha B'Av.
And lately, it's been dairy, so that's been great. As the serve from the Rando. Bijou, Ben Man. Oh, his strong spike off the pool house. Still not sure if it's in or out.
We don't know if it's in or out.
A lot of good things have been going on in the community lately. This is my return. I missed Stella, champion Mark Windy, and Ricky Dweck in the BYOB. So that was unfortunate. I missed Stella because I was at work. But today I brought my work with me. As there's a crazy point over there we're not paying attention to.
John, let me see that flip-flop.
The flip-flop is it's broken. It's gone.
Wow.
I'm gonna go one shoe for the rest of the tournament, and it's only 5:14 p.m. Usually we go till around 8:30.
But today, probably later due to the weather.
Oh, this morning it was a downpour. I went to shul at Rabbi Barry's shul. Oh, there's the score. It looks like it's 7-6, which is crazy because it seems like it's 100-0. So I went to Rabbi Barry's shul, great shul, highly recommended. I saw your grandpa Elliot there, Vic. And I had to drive people, because I parked in the driveway, from the shul to their car 20 feet away because of how much it was raining. But now, obviously, the funds went through. Everything's good. As Bijou serves, and it goes way out. On basketball court now, we got Doliak and Modi. Modi hit a buzzer beater to win his final game of the regular season. And Vic, is that Mark Greenberg I see taking pictures?
Wow. Wow.
As A.B. Silver sends it into the net again. Abe, we know you'll be listening to this one later. Just shake it off, calm down, get it over the net. As Geek sets up Saadia, the left-hander, and Bijou's jump is not good enough as it goes over, and Geek wins the serve. As we got Saadia serving, Murad, and the spike lands in there by Jackie Bijou. I think his first name's Jackie. What is coming out of his back? What is that?
I don't know. To be honest, not a doctor.
What's Murad doing nowadays?
He is running some sort of Excel classes. Wow, that was in.
Great spike there by the left-hander, Saadia. As Jackie Bijou recovers the ball, and the ref does some housekeeping, as if we don't have enough housekeepers.
Well, you can never have too many housekeepers, especially, I mean, on a day like today, like you were saying, it was raining. This is pretty much everyone's main event of the day. Nobody is doing anything else, so
big crowd,
a lot of people here.
Big crowd, as we get a souvenir.
Oh.
And it goes on to the basketball court. Mark Esses standing right here wearing his shades as usual. I don't think I've seen his eyes since freshman year. As looks like the random guy's going to serve. I'm sure he's well known in the community. I just don't know who he is.
I think that's Catton.
Catton. That doesn't look like Catton. He got very tan. Well, good for Catton. Whoever's working on his tan, that's clearly... Wow. Oh, maybe it is Catton. Catton. Yeah, it is Catton.
Oh.
Good for Catton. You know,
it's a nice tan.
It's a nice. He definitely wasn't that tan a couple weeks ago when I saw him on that Jersey Transit. But as he comes over to the side, it definitely is Catton.
Again, I'd like to apologize for the terrible shadow, really bad angle we have here. Hopefully, we're going to get better at hot shots. You'll notice that if you watch last year's broadcast, pretty sure we didn't have this camera or the headsets last year at home.
Brand new materials here. We broke the mics during the unbelievably insane,
that was crazy,
words cannot describe final on the basketball court last year.
Trying to get a wave from Murad over here.
Vic's waving to Murad.
Hey, Murad, could we have that towel?
Oh, it was a towel. So, Vic, speaking of volleyball here at the Sutton residence, by the way, 54 Roosevelt's the place to be. We got a beautiful setup here with the we're currently on the volleyball court. We'll for sure make our way to the basketball court, which is directly behind us. There's volleyball going on, an unbelievable pool, and you can see the house in the background. But I heard something, a rumor. You always hear rumors about these things. You never know if they're true. That they had a tarp over the court during the rain this morning and a machine to suck the water out of the sand.
Just when you thought you've heard it all, that's a really, really cool thing.
You're wondering how they're drying up the Kinneret. It's probably with that machine.
Wow.
How do you get water out of sand?
I didn't even know. Wow. I don't even know how to answer that. It was really bad raining. Some people were thinking that it would rain out, and high heat's never been rained out.
Like I said, sometimes it takes a second for Can, definitely can. He's got the magic tape on the shoulder. Now, you see pros use that tape. We are definitely far from pros, but we like to think that we are pros, as you can get a better look of the tape now. KT, it says on it. It's not his initials. Do not know his first name. Only know his last name's Catton. Sometimes he plays basketball. That's the scouting report on Cat. But Mark Saad is also wearing some of the magic tape, as A.B. Silvers has got it. Sets Geek. Oh, the backwards set, a classic of Geek's repertoire. As Bijou goes over, sets Saadia. Back to Saadia, and down it goes. Murad with the dig. Catton's got it, goes up with it. Bijou's going to try and get it back to the other side. It's deep. Great play there by Murad, the one and only. As Silvers jumps, blocked by Bijou, and it lands on the side. They will get the serve. 6-8 is the score. Shout out to the referee for moving the scoreboard back a little bit. This is actually a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I got a couple of friends playing in the tournament. Ray Braha, I think, lost.
BYOB, though.
BYOB, of course.
Right.
Of course. We don't. I'm not friends with people that high up.
Yeah.
When we get to the basketball court, I'll definitely tell you a couple things I've been noticing about the top 50 players. I've seen them around lately. There's some top 50 players that you never see, except for during the top 50 tournament, but we'll get to that later. As Bijou sets up Ben Mann, who nonchalantly sends it into the net. Ben, it's supposed to go over. Good guy.
We have a visual on Sally Spiegel over there. He probably had one of the most hectic mornings he's ever had.
That serve goes out from Silvers. Silvers, oh, we almost got a souvenir, but this guy stole it from us. Yeah, Sally Spiegel, actually saw Spiegel's brother, Eddie Spiegel, this morning. And my uncle asked him, where's your brother, Sally? And he said he's dealing with high heat. So we can only imagine what that means.
Yeah.
Geek gives us a little smile. And as he sets up Silvers, who goes down to the sideline. Was that in? No, it was out. Very close, says our referee. As Victor is waving to Spiegel. Good for him. We know Sammy Dayan is... Oh, speaking of friends playing, as Silvers gets that spike down. Did not see that coming. Sammy Dayan is the first seed overall on the volleyball courts. He said, and I quote, I'm playing some 0-3 scrub team later. He might not have said scrub. As Catton sets up Bijou, back to Catton, who hits it directly into the net yet again. And there's Adam Ringer. Adam Ringer, we get him every year. He's a great guy. And I'm pretty sure he has no idea what my name is, Joey Cohen.
Pretty sure he doesn't know what my name is.
Right. He's getting married to Nina Esses
August
soon enough. And we just received word that Davide is indeed still in. And I do very much enjoy calling Davide's games. Good guy. He came to Mincha Gedolah yesterday at Vic's house, and I read the Torah. So Davide, a good friend of the broadcast. His father, Aslan, also a good friend of the broadcast. Overall, great family. As Ben Mann serves. As Silvers...
Almost hit the ref.
The Silvers, we might not get any family more than we get the Silverses.
They are in every tournament, in every sport,
yep.
in every...
Yep. This guy's got a stash and a half right there.
Yeah.
As Marcus has got it, the Geek. Oh, dig there by Murad. Murad's got to be one of the best diggers in the community. It's a shame he always pairs himself up with people who aren't as good as he is. As Ben Mann sends it to Geek. Oh, that's got to hurt. Catton goes down with it off the net. Oh,
wow.
They're celebrating. We have a word from Barb that she sees me. I don't see her.
I would assume she's over there with Emily Waingort and Michelle.
Oh, and Silvers.
And your sister. Oh, and Silvers. Yes, Emily and Silvers. They are back and better than ever.
And there's the wave. As Murad gets it to Bijou. Deep to Esses. Silvers setting up Saadia, the left-hander. Oh, over the heads of two opponents. And down it goes. 8 serving 11 now as Saadia sets up.
Joe, you'll notice there's a lot of... Okay. It is raining just on me.
Yeah, there's definitely water coming down. It might be Simon doing that to us. Oh, it sounds like we have an injury on center court. We'll get word to you on that soon. But we're here on the volleyball court getting our good friend Geek, friend of the broadcast.
We just want to remind everyone, just in case you ever need it, inshallah, nobody will need it, but Brooklyn 718-230-1000 is Hatzalah's number, and Deal 732-531-9988. They will take care of you because that's just what they do.
You know, I had an incident recently that will not be disclosed, but Hatzalah was there within seconds, and they made sure everything was okay.
Was this a personal incident?
Yeah, personal.
Would you mind disclosing?
No, I will not disclose.
Don't worry, guys. I'll find out and tell you guys later.
We got Mike Miz over here. Mike Miz hasn't been seen at a tournament in a while, making an appearance, a deadly three-point archer, as we're back on, as the blocks happen. Geek's got it. Silvers goes down, and he misses the spike. Silver's been a little off lately. We don't want to be too hard on him. Last time we were too hard on him, he called us out on it.
Yeah.
So he's doing well. Esses has got it. Geek, Saad, two hands, usually known for his left-handed prowess, as I've said 5 to 10 times so far on the broadcast, as Catton sends it left.
I really must commend Murad. Usually people just lose it when their teammate does something wrong. He gives a quick, don't worry, calm down, we're going to get over this together, just like he did with the SAT.
Boom! Geek with the block, and down it goes. And Ken has nothing to do but to turn to his teammate and give him a high five, as Geek is just, you know, Geek got married this year.
He did. By the way, last broadcast, the man was not married.
Yes, Geek got married this year. Sounds like we need Hatzalah on center court, as Ben Mann gets it down. Geek got married to Allison Franco, now Allison Harari.
December?
No, November.
Really?
Right around my birthday, I think. November 17th. Beautiful wedding at the Pierre.
Yeah.
I have a funny story to say about that, as Murad takes it, sets up Catton, who, oh my God, just balloons it out using his fingertips and not the base of his hand as he should be. Geek was dancing, and it was very intense, obviously. And I was standing on the side, not getting involved. You know, I wanted to lay low. And Geek came over, and he's like, I'm cramping. I'm cramping.
I remember that.
I was like, what do you want me to do? It's your wedding. And he fell on the floor and was cramping, and I started punching his calf. And then he's like, I'm good. And he gets up and he goes. So, yes, it did hurt my hand. Geek's calves. Vic, can we get a close-up on Geek's calves?
We could try, but he is very far away. We only got one lens in here.
All right, there we go. Geek's calves. Good-looking calves, but I got to punch them at his wedding.
Wow, you got to punch him before Allison.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. As Jackie Bijou right in front of your screen, right in your living room. Serves it to Mark Esses, who gets it to Geek, and Saadia. Oh, Murad with the dig. Murad, one of the best diggers in the community, as Ben Mann pinpoint drops it in with a yell from Murad. Murad is a conductor. He's an orchestrator, as we know far too well.
He's a big fan of Mr. Hessel.
Who's that?
Flatbush.
Oh, Joel Hessel?
Joel Hessel. He's a conductor.
Oh, good one, Vic. Sorry, I missed that.
Well, Joe, you're pretty slow today.
Yep. I actually have brought my laptop in case work decides that they want me to do something for them, because I can't tell them no. I'm an intern. And the other interns are all in the office, but I told them I have high heat, and they said, you know what?
That's what you told them?
Yeah, I was like, I have high heat. They said, okay, I understand.
What about Tisha B'Av?
I'll likely be in the office on Tisha B'Av. I got out of going to the office the last couple of weeks on Sunday. As Bijou, again in your living room. We got 13 serving, 8. Geek sets Silvers. Silvers should go down the line, doesn't. As Bijou sends it over. Ben Mann with the touch. Geek's got it, sets it up for Saadi, the left-hander. As Murad's got it to Ben Mann. Oh, the spin, and out it lands.
Wow.
Good hand-eye coordination from Mann, but better vision from Saadia. As we have towels hanging on the nets at various positions.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the wetness of the sand it sticks to your hand, and you don't want to have that when you're spiking.
Right.
And that's probably why a couple of AB Silvers' spikes have gone out.
Yeah.
Catton tries. Oh, dug out by Saadia. Geek sends it back to him. Is that a whistle from the basketball court?
I thought that too.
I thought that was here. Anyway, Geek sets up Silvers. Down it goes off the outstretched arms of Jackie Bijou, and we got 10 serving 13.
Joe, speaking of towels, where did you park?
Good question, Vic. I actually parked in front of Harry Towell's former house. Recently moved to Joanna Court, but on Norwood Avenue as Geek serves it out. Geek probably let the nerves get to him a little bit. He knows he's on camera. Geek, a humble guy, one of the humblest. We are around here as Sadia sets up Silvers from deep. Jackie Bijou to Ben Man, into the net it goes, and he saves it. Geek correctly identifies it that was 4 hits. Geek could ref and play at the same time, and you know what? He wouldn't even be biased.
He wouldn't. He would somehow pull it off.
Saadia serves. Is he all right there? The magic tape might have stopped working. It looks like he tensed up a bit and sent it into the bottom of the net. Actually, walking in here, I saw big Steve Miz. He played top 50, I think, for the first time this year. As Silvers has it dug out there by Cat, and Geek. Oh, filthy. And they're going to say that Geek hit the net. Unbelievable. How could they do that to Geek?
Wow.
How could they do that?
That is just Ibe.
All right. It's fine. Geek's been going against the odds his whole life. We have any, speaking of going against the odds their whole life, we have any word on Ricky Dweck?
I saw him walking out, not so happy.
Oh, that means he lost. Well, Ricky Dweck were 1 Stella BYOB. Oh, and A.B. Silvers is not happy with the net call and sends it down himself.
Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you just say that Big Steve was in top 50 basketball?
Basketball, yes, that's correct. With the Mag & David championship winning team, a great game that Sephardi Sports was invited to and offered a large sum of money to commentate at, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. Murad to Bijou as Catton sends it into the hands of Sadia. Vic, you think that your fingers start hurting?
I think they start cramping up at a certain point.
Oh no, there's a Ramaz team in basketball?
Oh, I just don't understand it.
This is not your community.
Right. You want to sneak in 1, maybe 2, but when there's a waiting list of unbelievable people that are dying to be in top 50, yeah, it's pretty much Ricky, but like, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me.
Ben Man sends it to Catton, gives it to Saadia. Geek, one-handed set, blocked by Bijou. Bijou could really get up for a guy of his stature. Ben Man to Catton, who sends it deep. Saadia's got it from Geek. As Bijou to touch. Marquez, Silvers. Dug out by Murad. Ben Man goes down with it, dug out by Saadia. This is a fantastic point. Saadia sends it deep and right into your living room. And it lands in.
That was out.
It was in. Vic, we got the mark right there.
It was out.
It was definitely out. It was definitely out.
That,
but we're rooting for the other team. It was 100%. It wasn't even close.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that was out. Like something that was out.
Murad's looking at us like he knows and we know.
But, you know,
hey,
we're no one to.
What are we going to do? And Mark Greenberg, again, he blends in with the flowers. You see that, Vic?
Mark Greenberg is one of my favorite people.
He matches the flowers.
He is the flower.
He has such an eye. He's such an eye.
Look at him go. Joe, while I'm panning to the crowd, I must say it's really beautiful seeing boys and girls getting together in a nice, healthy environment. We got to get more of these.
Out it goes from Catton. And they're making a run for it. It's 12 serving 14. Sounds like Chad and company are playing. We have a timeout called. Chad and company are playing the Ramaz guys next on the basketball court.
That's the 4th quarter.
It's the 4th quarter.
Right. We have Ray Braha, as usual, trying to save us some seats.
Yeah, good for Ray. Good for us to have a friend like Ray.
Not a lot of guys out there like Ray Braha.
No, not a lot.
He'll sit there, save us a seat, and then when we get there,
he'll get up.
He'll get up. I mean,
he wouldn't even think twice about it. Good, thanks to Ray.
Also, by the way, single. If you want his number, text me 917-838-0744, and I will respond with
pretty
his
sure
number.
his number is.
This is not normal if you know it by heart.
His number is 867-3251. 917-867-3251. Is that Ray? I don't know. But Shmuel's number is 646-400-2944.
So at all,
Shmuel is also single.
Yes.
As Ben Man puts a little spin on it always. Saadi the left-hander, dug out by Catton. Ben Man sends it into the net, and down it goes. We got 13-14, and another comeback for the Geek squad.
The Geek squad
is on our hands as Silvers goes for the towel. Towels are a new addition.
Towels
to the
are,
court,
yeah.
and they've been really helpful. You see everybody going to the towels every once in a while. Huge crowd here at the volleyball court.
It's really just a huge, like I was saying before, there's no environment like this where just boys and girls can come together and,
you were saying that.
everyone just, there's nothing else. Everyone was so excited for today.
Silvers sends it down. Bijou sets up Catton, who goes down with it and finds an open spot on the other side, and they'll get the serve at 14-13. Do we know what the score, what the gamer is? Nope. I would guess 15. They switched at 8, so 15 makes sense to me.
21.
No, I don't think it's 21. It's either 15 or 17. I guess we're about to find out. I will call the 15 point as excitedly as I would call a 21 game point, because we're not for being anticlimactic when people win. We did that a couple of times. Not funny. You can see the sweat coming down the backs of these guys. That's crazy. And Bijou serves, got it to Mark Esses, sets up Geek, who gets it to Saadia, blocked by Bijou, saves it, and down it goes. Geek will get the serve. And a good effort there by Jackie Bijou goes unrewarded, as Ben Man could not get there in time. And Doliak commits a foul on the basketball court. Never heard that one before. Doliak actually won the food fund that we did last year, as Geek saves it, and it'll go back the other way. Trading serves back and forth. All good. The guy with the mustache just said he's sorry for walking in front of the camera. Amin Ajmi walking on the court. He's playing with Sammy Dayan and Elliot Michaels and another guy that I forgot for the moment. Saadia. Bijou. Man. The tap. Saved by Esses. Silver sets up Saadia. Dig. Oh, and he hits the net. Silver's... No, Bijou hits the net. And the score, again, we trade serves. We have been trading serves for a little while here. All is quiet from the basketball court. Oh, and there's the noise again. Annoying sometimes.
It's very loud today.
Yeah. Do we pick him up on the broadcast?
Probably a little. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. As Catton sends it out, and we will be 14 all as we have a souvenir. A.B. Saruya is about to walk in front of the... Yep. If I know this guy, he's playing with Robert Tobias. If I know this guy.
Joe is a sky blue.
Sky's blue. A.B. Saruya is playing with Robert Tobias. Probably Perry as well. Oh, and it hits the line!
That was in, my friends.
Oh, my Lord. Catton asks us if it was in. I gave him the affirmative.
Yeah, that was in.
It was actually in.
Yeah, I think we even have that one on camera. The other one that was out, we don't have on camera. Not going to lie, maybe did that on purpose because I saw it was going out.
I think after this game, I'm going to get some food. I'm kind of hungry.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't eaten since breakfast, which I had at the Schwartzbart residence, so it was great. As Geek knocks it down, the score is 16-14, and that's the game.
Wow.
The gamer's to 16. Never seen
that
before.
Good thing that Joey was very excited.
Is limping. Uh-oh.
Le Fouache Lema to Joe Kesri. Yosef Ben. Yosef Ben Gamriel Kesri HaKohen.
I pray in the Kesminyan. And that's it for the first quarterfinal here on the volleyball court of 54 Roosevelt.
And looks like we're going to get Geek in the booth.
Are we going to get Geek? Oh, he's talking to Allison.
Allison Harari.
That's right, with a Y.
Hold on, folks. We'll be right back.
Oh, here he comes. We didn't even have to get him. There he is. Geek with the W. He's so excited. We want to get him in the booth. Vic getting a chair. They were down again. No surprise, Geek came back. We're definitely going to ask him about his comeback quality, as it looks like Sammy Dayan is getting on the court with his squad. Geek and Saadi are talking. They want to get the next one. As we have the headset here for Geek, and Geek is joining us in the booth on the David S. Harari broadcast. Geek, it's good to have you back in the booth. You're a little out of breath. We'll give you a second. We notice you're holding a family water bottle. Geek, last time we were here a year ago, almost to the day, you were on this court. You were down by about 9 points, game point, and you came back and won.
Yes.
Today, you were down again, and you came back and won. What would you call that? What would you call that?
I'd call that us screwing up early and having to fight back, but it's definitely resiliency. Shows a lot about our team. Mark Saad, A.B. Silvers, top 2 spikers in the league. Mark Esses dives for every ball. And I just do what I got to do. They keep it easy for me.
And another thing that changed from last year was that you now have a wife.
I do have a wife.
And she's right here. She's here cheering you on. She's very excited. There's the wave.
She's a little camera shy.
She's a little camera shy, and he's blushing. So very cute. How does it feel to have a partner in life as well as your partners on the volleyball court?
I'll tell you, it's comparable to volleyball. That ball goes behind you, you know someone's there.
Yeah.
It's just like having a wife.
I think we should end it there.
And she cooks. And I'd like to say I'm glad to be joining this team of Sephardic Sports. I'm honored to have the exclusive sponsorship. Many more coming. It's really for the youth so they could get encouraged to get involved with sports and keep going. Thank you.
Thank you, Geek.
You guys are the best.
And,
keep doing what you do.
Thank you so much. And congratulations to Geek for his quarterfinal victory. We look forward to seeing him in the semis and the finals and holding that trophy at the end of the day.
Thank you.